What's going on, guys? Did you just hear that? It's kind of funny. Every day at like 7 in the morning, and it looks like 4 o'clock at night. This dude, he's got, I don't know, some modded out crazy, whatever type of car, and he just rips it, blah, 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 all the way up my hill, which is one of the reasons why I want to move. But on the other hand, sometimes that's kind of cool. But I just finished film. Well, I'm taking a break from filming, but if that shit would have happened when I was in the middle of a video, I would have been choked. But anyways, I wanted to give everybody a bit of an update. I have, I believe, 4 videos left that I need to do personally to complete the training for our new Legacy Builder system. So if you've been following me for a bit, we've had Allied Forces for the last about 2 years. And over the course of these 2 years, we've been really learning a lot of different skills, especially on personal branding. People always go like, what do you do online? What we do is we build followings of people. If you're watching this right now, you maybe have been here for a day, maybe a month, maybe 4 years. But at the end of this, it's our brand. If you know who I am, I'm a Harley guy. I'm no bullshit. I came from humble beginnings. I would barely made it through high school. I'm no one special really. And my story is really to inspire other guys, especially in 2021, fucking 2021, crazy. That if you want to get out of your job, you can do it. It's really not that tough. It's simply a recipe that anybody can follow if you're willing to put in the work. You have a cell phone, which I'm sure you do, or a computer, which I'm sure you do because you wouldn't be watching this if you didn't have those things, internet connection, and a strong work ethic. At the end of the day, it's really, real simple. It's whatever makes you special or whatever makes you unique, you put that out there. And you show people that, hey, I'm a normal person. I learned these skills. Just like if you're a welder or if you're in the oil field or if you're an artist or you can fucking rip on the guitar or whatever it is, you eventually had to put in the work because you weren't born that way, right? Like Jimi Hendrix wasn't born fucking shredding. You got to learn those things. And if it's important enough to you, you're going to learn it. And for a lot of guys, they put their head in the sand. They say it's too hard or I can't do it or some bullshit. When in actuality, it's just you don't believe that putting in the work is going to get you the desired effect. So my goal is to help guys who, like me, who barely made it through high school, had no idea what you wanted to do when you graduated, got into a job that paid you the most amount of money for the skill set you had, which is pretty much nothing, worked your way up, got between 25 to 30, maybe 35 years old, looked back and said, fuck, I'm not happy in my job, but you're already so deep into it that you don't feel like you can get out. Or maybe you're making 50, 60, 100 grand a year and you're like, well, how do I replace my income? And maybe you have a family and you don't have enough time or whatever it is. It's like, I'm telling you, if you want to learn the skill, it is going to be worth it in the end because 2021 is the year of the risk. You're either risking it by staying at your day job and hoping to God that that thing's going to fucking, work out, or you're going to risk it by learning a new skill and trying something different. Especially if you're in like that 30-year-old range, man. If you're like 30, 35 years old and you're not open to learning new things, you are fucked. And I don't mean to be an asshole about it, but seriously, man, like if you go on, a friend of mine in my team sent me this thing that shows the national debt of the United States at $27 trillion. And basically back 10 years ago, the national debt was like 6 trillion, and the income tax that you get from the entire country is like 3 trillion. So was it 3 trillion or 1 trillion? It was 30%. So whatever tax money was brought in was only 30% of the debt. Right now, it is only 6% of the debt, which basically means 401ks, IRAs, all of these sort of things that your grandpa used to do, you were completely fucked if you think that that's going to get you to living on a beach, driving around, brand new fucking car, or, having a place on the lake, or having a helicopter, or putting your kids through college, or doing anything. Man, you're going to be 65, 70 years old, still working, trying to keep the lights on if you don't figure out a way to generate some income. What's the easiest way to generate some income? Learn a skill that's valuable today. Being a carpenter, being a fireman, whatever. Those are honorable jobs. Nothing wrong with them. I'm not taking anything away. But if you're 30 years old and fast forward 10, 20, 30 years, think about how much has changed in the last 5 years. in the last 2 years. And if you think that staying at that job is going to get you to where you want to be, I'm sorry, man. I hate to burst your bubble, but you got to make some changes. So the nice thing about our Legacy Builder system is basically we are normal people that have been through this shit, have already gone through the limiting beliefs and the self-doubt and what if I can't do it, and what if people judge me, and what if it's too hard, and what if I want to quit, and all that sort of stuff. And we put together a system specific for these type of people that want to make it in this world. And it's way easier than you think, because we all do this as a group. You're not left out on your own. You don't buy into this system and then you're fucked and you just figure it out. You know, the whole purpose of this is helping other people become successful. Like, I do okay. Like, I make good money. I do okay. I'm not like, of course I'm in it for the money, but the reason I stick around, the reason I'm doing this right now is for the people that know deep down inside that they can accomplish more if they had the right coaching, mentorship, systems, and all the training. And that's what we're putting together here for you. So, to be honest, I just wanted to take a break. I've been doing videos for the last little bit. We're pretty close to done. We're just putting the finishing touches on our landing pages, our offer video, strategy video, demos, checkout links, all that sort of stuff. So within about a week or two, you will be getting a message from me through our ManyChat system, just saying, hey, pretty much the Allied Forces system's done. If you want to check out our new system, by all means, go ahead. And then it's completely free of charge to go through it. So if you want to check it out, you want to see how we make our money, you want to see the sort of impact and value that you can get from our team, awesome. Check it out. And if you don't, you want to stick at your job, put your head in the sand and pretend that all this shit is just going to stay the same and you're safe, then do that too. Because with all due respect, I don't give a fuck about your life as much as you do. So if you're not willing to put in the work and not willing to put in the time, then at the end of the day, no one can help you. You got to be open. You got to be willing to make changes. And for a lot of us, you don't make the change until you need to make the change, until it's life or death. And for a lot of people in 2021, it's coming, man. You know, when you realize at the end of the year that, what do you get? Like $1,000 or $2,000 for like the relief fund or some shit like that. Like, dude, that's not going to help you. And inflation of 3% every year, which basically means even if you have money in the bank as savings, you're losing more money by keeping it in the bank than you would if you actually invested it the right way. And there are so many opportunities out there, but most people don't know what they don't know. Simply owning a business, you can save so much on your income tax. If you're making like $50,000 to $60,000 a year, you're paying about $8,000 to $10,000 a year in income tax. And that's your money. And you could take that money and invest it and make more money. But most people go, oh, fuck, that's hard. I might fail. Oh, what if people make fun of me? Oh, no one else that I know is doing that. It's like, yeah, but would you trade bank accounts with your friend? With your best friend? Or even your parents? Would you trade bank accounts with them? If the answer is no, then don't take advice from those people. Take advice from the people that have actually gone through this stuff, who actually understand the processes that you need to take in order for you to get ahead. Again, this is a simple recipe. It's like, if you don't know how to cook and you're in the kitchen with Gordon Ramsay and I was like, I need you to make me a roast beef dinner. I need you to make me creme brulee for dessert. You had the recipe, you had the ingredients, you saw someone else do it, and you had someone actually coaching you through the process, you'd probably be able to figure it out because you're probably pretty smart. And I guarantee you're a master at something. You are amazingly good at one thing. Everybody is. So whatever that thing is that you're amazing at, imagine if you adopted that mindset to something that could make you ridiculous amounts of money and learn a skill that's relevant in today's day and age. Because 2021, what was that, Mad Max or some shit like that, was like in the future back in the 80s, like 2021, we're all going to be in these crazy leather suits and all this, crazy shit was going to happen in the world. And like for a lot of us, what do? We're like, holy shit, the world's changing. Oh, I'm just going to stay here and pretend that nothing's changed. I'm going to keep my head down. Oh, crypto's not happening. Oh, all this digital economy is not happening. It's like, yo, you can only do that for a certain amount of time. And if you have family, you're not just hurting yourself, but you're hurting your kids. You're hurting your loved ones by not being a man and stepping up and going, I can do this, because you can do this. I'm telling you, you can do this. This is not the hardest thing in the world, man. If I can do it, you can do it. Because I barely made it through high school, and it took me 7 years of watching my friends do this until I decided to get into this in 2015. And then I resisted all of the online stuff for another 2 years because I was a sales guy and I didn't want to do online and I wasn't good with tech. And now here I am on my second tech company and I'm coaching other people who felt just like me. I got all these plaques on the wall because I've helped people just like you get out of the grind. And for a lot of us, $5,000 a month, you're done. You ain't going to work anymore, right? Like no one goes to work because they love work. You go to work because it makes you money and the money keeps your lights on. It keeps food on the table. But if you had another way to make money, then you don't have to go to work. Like it's literally that simple. It's a recipe. Follow the recipe, stick it out, communicate with your coaches, put in the effort, and I guarantee you, if you started today, by the end of this year, you could put any present under the Christmas tree. You could pay off all of your debt. You could start looking for a new house or your first house. You could do so many things in a year if you just applied yourself. And all of the videos that I just filmed are on personal development. What skills you need to learn, what books you need to read, what audios you need to listen to. It's the same stuff for everybody. It's the same things over and over and over again. So you're going to be doing the same stuff I'm doing. And if you can just simply learn that stuff and then teach other people, your stock, your value goes up. Now you can market and say, hey, listen, I used to do this. Now I do this. If you want to know how it's done, reach out. But at the end of the day, if you're not willing to put in the work, then no one can help you. No one's going to drop $1 million on your lap. You're probably not going to win the lottery. You know what I mean? Waiting for inheritance is not a good plan either. If anything, what you should be doing is trying to learn the skills to give your parents a better life, to give your kids a better life, to be able to donate to charity, to be able to do things that make you feel great and empowered and like a successful person. And I'm telling you, take it from me. I resisted everything. So many times I pushed it away and pushed it away and pushed it away and said it was too hard and it's not for me and it's for somebody else. And all I did was prolong the agony. And there is a quote that I read in a book today from Winston Churchill. And this is amazing. Failure is seldom fatal, and realizing that even worst case scenarios are survivable can bolster confidence, which basically means all of these things that you think are super scary, that you think are overwhelming and that are going to cause you a lot of pain, even if they do cause you pain, you're going to make it. And then you're going to grow and become a better version of yourself. And then maybe you'll inspire other people who are just like you to reach out and say, hey, listen, man, I've seen your journey over the last 3, 6, 12 months. You look like you're doing really well. You look super happy and positive. Looks like you're investing. It looks like you're making extra money. Looks like you're healthier. Looks like you're just excited and optimistic about life. I was wondering, what is it that you're doing? And imagine being able to say, hey, man, check all this stuff out that I can show you. And how good you would feel to be able to help and impact other people around the world that want to get out of the hole. Because I'm telling you, it feels good to be in control of your life. It feels good to have success and to know that you're on the leading edge and you're doing the right things and you're providing for your family. And you're going to have to face the beast at one time or another. You're either going to do it when you're 65, you're broke with no energy and no options, or you can do it now while you're young and you're full of energy and vitality and you're excited and you're optimistic, and you do it as a group. Do it as a team. Show up to our team meetings. Engage. Learn these skills. I'm telling you, in 6 months, you could completely change your life if you're willing to put in the work. So I'm going to get back. I got a few more videos to do. I'm almost done. I'm super excited to release this new system to you guys. But other than that, put a smile on your face. If you're listening to this right now, you have an option. All you got to do is reach out. I'll put you on the right track. Enjoy the rest of your day.